What's going on, people? It's your boy John Mike. Got something I wanted to show you guys that I just got in the mail today. It's the iKlip stand for the iPad mini. Okay, I think they make these for the regular size iPad as well. But basically, what this is a clip or stand that comes with like a little base part. It's made by Multimedia. It comes with a little base part that you can set it on or what have you for different applications. But what I was most interested in was this little part right here that let me see if I can get it in focus. There we go. That lets you attach it to, on here it looks like a table. But the thought I had was something I've been thinking about for a while is, can I attach this thing to a music stand? And as you can see here, I have successfully attached it to my stand, and it's pretty sturdy. It lets me adjust it. The size, and it's got a little adjustment arm right there, and one at the top as well for the head, where I can adjust it at the angle that I want it at, or what have you, that best suits me for my situation. But why I thought this was awesome and it could help us as gospel musicians, performance musicians, in the performing arts or what have you, is because I use, and if you watch my channel and if you watch any of the other videos, I use my MacBook Pro, which I got over here. Y'all gotta excuse me, I'm in my kitchen right now. Like I said, I got this today at home, so I wanted to show it off. But I use my MacBook Pro in service for performing, for gigging, for live situations, weddings, blase, whatever I have to play for. I'm very accustomed to using my iPad for each one of these applications. Not my iPad, but my MacBook, I'm sorry, for live situations. And so I use like Main Stage and Ableton Live and, just depending on what the situation calls for, Machine and different things of that nature. You've seen my videos. So, why this is powerful is there's an app called, let me get back here, called Air Display is what it's called for iPad. I think it's called like $199. I think that's what it cost when I paid for it. But what it does is it connects to your computer via Wi-Fi, and there's a companion app that you would download on your MacBook or PC, whichever you choose to use, called Air Display Server. And as you can see, it's connected to John Williams' iPad. And you would download that, and you can connect it to it's Wi-Fi based, but you can also, if you're not on a Wi-Fi network, create what we call an ad hoc network. And I have another video on that, is on my page as well if you want to check that out, how to connect this app to an ad hoc network and be able to use it anywhere, regardless of your Wi-Fi situation, because sometimes you're in a place where you don't have Wi-Fi. So, as you can see here on my iPad, I am running Main Stage, and all the sounds are coming from my MacBook, but on my screen is Main Stage. And why this is awesome is because a lot of times I'm in service and I use Main Stage a lot for my sounds, for hosting my sounds. So it's an awesome software for hosting all your VST software, audio unit, apps like Contact and Machine and things of that nature for running live, live tracks and live services or what have you. So it's always cumbersome for me to have to turn to my MacBook, which is always on this side of me, and adjust something or change something or change a sound or whatever. It's just cumbersome. So I always used to think, man, if I had something that I can put in front of me, like my iPad, where I can touch things on the fly real quick, that would be so much better and so much quicker than having to actually, turn around and do it. So as you can see here, I'm on my piano sound. I can touch that, or I can go to organ real quick. And as you can see now, I'm playing my organ, but I can hit back real quick. And it's just like having a regular keyboard. You know, I can switch sounds on the fly just as quick. Hit my electric piano. So I think that is just an awesome way to use it. The name of the app is Air Display. If it's something that you want to use, like I said, I'm using the iKlip stand. Now, something even more powerful and more useful for this is I'm disconnecting it from here, and I have this little adapter, USB adapter I got from Apple for my iPad Mini connector. It's a little USB connector. It ran about $30 because I got it from the Apple store, but you can get it online probably a little bit cheaper, I'd imagine, for this thing. So now that I've gotten that plugged in, now I can come out of Air Display. I'm going to close it. And I can actually now use apps like iGrand. Now that is coming from my iPad. That's coming from my iPad. And actually be able to come in real quick and plug in my iPad and plug the headphone jack into an amplifier or into the sound system direct box or whatever, and be able to play an entire service or set just from my iPad. It also, unlocking the power even more, lets me use an app like, say, GarageBand. Jump into GarageBand and see GarageBand. You can load in your backing tracks and click tracks. Like, for instance, I have what we would call in gospel music a shout track. Load it up here. And then I can jump here to my organ. And so on and so forth. If I was playing with two hands. Could you imagine that? I mean, you can run your click tracks, live backing tracks, everything from your iPad all on Sunday morning using this awesome organ that they have inside of GarageBand on the iPad. Also could unlock the potential of it by using app like, per se, the Neo Soul keys, you know, and then being able to use some of these just beautiful electric pianos that they have loaded inside of this software. So now your iPad becomes an instrument that you can use, because it's this whole stand is just so much better than any of the other solutions I've seen out there from the iRig stand and some of the other things that iKlip Multimedia makes, and the iKlip and all those different things like that. That for the mic stands and things that I've looked at over the years to try to prove that, because with the iPad it's good to use it and you want to use it, but because it sits flat and there's really not too many solutions that'll let it sit on a keyboard or sit on a stand or what have you, because you're playing and you're doing a lot of bouncing and your keyboard's moving and stuff, and you don't want your iPad to just slide off the top or off the side of it. You can use a stand like this, iKlip stand, and be able to run your entire service or run your entire live set or situation all from your iPad. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys. I hope this blessed you as much as it's going to bless me, because I'm looking forward to using it in a live situation. So holla at your boy, and we'll talk to you guys later. Rate, subscribe, comment, all of this.